Boys and girls, today we are going to take up third order kinetics. In the last class, we have seen pseudo fast order, zero order in details. And in third order, although it is not of much importance for your examination, but still it is very interesting to understand the integration, how we can get the integrated rate law. Now, if this is the differential equation, rate is proportional to the third power of the concentration, that is the third order reaction, then the unit of rate constant will be rate divided by concentration cube, that is molarity cube. One molarity get cancelled, and therefore the unit of K, that is rate constant for a third order process, is molarity to the power -2 second inverse or time inverse. Or if you talk in terms of liter mole, then it liter square mole to the power -2. In second order, it was liter mole to the power -1 because it was molarity inverse, only inverse. But it is molarity to the power -2. So, and second inverse. And if this is the differential law, rate is nothing but dx by dt is equal to K is a rate constant, and this is the reactant concentration at time t. A0 is the initial concentration, X is the product concentration. And if we bring to the denominator and try to integrate, bring this to the denominator and try to integrate, and this will give you 1 by, now this is a to the power a0 minus x to the power -3. So this will be a0 minus x to the power to minus 2 so when it is -2, then it will be what? It will be 1 by a0 minus x square. So this you can find this solution in your calculus, how it has been done. So this is the integration constant C0, and when t is equal to 0, the product concentration is 0. So we are getting the value of C0 as 1 by 2a0 square. Substituting the value of the integration constant, we finally get this integrated rate law for third order process. K is equal to 1 by 2t, 1 by at square minus 1 by a0 square. This expression is very similar to second order. The only difference there, it was 1 by t, here it is 1 by 2t. There it was 1 by at, it is 1 by at square. There it was 1 by a0, it is here, it is 1 by a0 square. And in general, you can get a general expression for the integrated rate law. K is equal to 1 by n minus 1 t. N is the order. If it is third, 3 minus 1, 2. If it is 2, 2 minus 1, 1. So only it is t. But it is not, this expression is not valid for fast order. But for any other order, it is valid, including zero order. And 1 by 80 to the power n minus 1. N is the order. If n is equal to 3, it will be square. If n is equal to 2, it will be 1. Right? So, if you put 80, the concentration at time t as a0 by 2, at that time, you can put half-life period, t is equal to half-life period. So when you put here t is equal to t.5, you can put at as a0 by 2, and if you reshuffle, you find half-life period will be proportional to, inversely proportional to square of initial concentration. In case of second order, it was inversely proportional to the first power of initial concentration. Here it is inversely proportional to second order, second power of initial concentration. So that will be, it will be it will be quadrupled for every, it will be squared. If it was doubled, it will be squared. For every half-life period is the square of the previous half-life period. So it will be further delayed. These are some of the examples of third order. Very, very rare. 2NO plus O2 giving 2NO2, 2NO plus Cl2 giving 2NOCl. And the graphs are very, very handy. Same type. If we draw T versus 1 by AT square, this is the Y coordinate, this is the X coordinate, then it will give a negative intercept, but the slope is positive. 1 by 2K is the slope, and the intercept is minus 1 by A0 square. Minus 1 by 2K A0 square. This 2K, 1 by 2K is to be multiplied. That is why the slope is 1 by 2K. This is a positive slope. And if you draw rate versus ATQ, it will be because AT, A0 minus X is nothing but AT. And that will give you straight line passing through origin. And if you make a log of this, log R, this is R. Log R plus log K plus log A, 3 log AT, then you get log R versus log AT, you will get a straight line with a slope equal to 3, and this intercept will be equal to log K. And if you draw T 0.5 by 1 by A0 square, then you get a straight line passing through origin, and the slope will be 3 by 2K. These are very, very handy, and you might be cursing me, might be, because I'm not giving you time to copy, but believe me, you can do it at home. And the quantum of information that I have stored for you, after you learn them, you study them and solve the problems, you will feel that I have not deliberately planned to stop you writing. Rather, I have saved your valuable time. You can easily do that at home, because I am sharing all my things with you. Though you are not sharing your things with me, the vice versa, the only SS is the only guy, irrespective of the weather conditions, 365 days, 24 by 7, he is with me, but none other than SS. Now, there can be fractional order. Fractional order happens only when the reaction is complex. It is having more than one steps. If it has only one step reaction, these are called elementary reactions. We will be studying in details the difference between elementary and complex. And if it is a multi-step reaction, you have to find out the rate law. Then you have to take all the steps into account, but the rate law will be primarily deduced from the slowest step, which is called the rate determining step, that we will study. And the fractional order comes only when it is a complex reaction. So therefore, I have not done the kinetics. Kinetics is not done, integration is not done for fractional order, and whatever we have done, they are all elementary processes. They are all elementary processes. The complex process will have a different mechanism altogether. So just I'm giving you some examples of fractional order. Here it has been found. We'll be seeing how 3 by 2 has come, how the order has become 3 by 2. We will see that. And just for a case of your knowledge, that the order can also be fractional, like 3 by 2. The decomposition of acetaldehyde is 3 by 2. The conversion of orthohydrogen to parahydrogen, it is 3/2 order of the reactant concentration. The chloroform reacting with chlorine, giving you carbon tetrachloride. The first order with respect to chloroform and half order with respect to chlorine. The overall is, of course, overall order is not found. For complex reaction, it is not added. Only in elementary processes, you know, you can say the overall order is the sum of the orders of the two reactants. But in complex, you cannot say the overall order is 3/2. You say it is first order with respect to chloroform and half order with respect to chlorine. So also in the case of hydrogen and bromine giving you HBr, and so also the formation of carbonyl chloride or phosgene from carbon monoxide and chlorine. This mechanism we shall be doing. How it has come? Chlorine to the power 3/2, carbon monoxide to the power 1. What is the secret behind it? That we will be unraveling the secret. It can be negative also. Very interestingly, the order can be negative. How it will be negative? Now see, in the rate law, if the product concentration will come or any concentration will be appearing in the denominator in the rate law, you may wonder how it is coming. So far, we have been harping on reactant concentration. The rate can be determined either by monitoring the the reactant concentration or product concentration from the graph of the concentration versus time, which will be a non-linear curve. The slope at any, slope to the tangent at any point, that will give you the rate, accepting zero order, which has got only one rate, having a linear graph between concentration and time. Otherwise, in all others, there will be a non-linear graph, and the tangent, the slope of the tangent will give you the rate. But rate law requires the right thing. Rate is left-hand side. It is experimentally determined. And the rate, the order is in the right-hand side. K into something, that something will carry the powers. The powers are orders. Sometimes in a complex reaction, the product concentration might appear also. Here, in this particular case, the decomposition of ozone, in that rate law, we shall be studying the mechanism and deriving the rate law, or concentration of product is coming in the denominator. That means the order of the reaction is -1 with respect to oxygen, 2 with respect to ozone. We can't add up. We cannot say the overall order is 1. In a complex reaction, we have to describe the order with respect to each reactant or product. In complex reaction, the product concentration can also appear in the rate law. Are you listening to me? Or you are also taking the same counter revenge, as I find that the number of videos have been lessened. Earlier there were 2-3 videos, now it is only 1 video today. So if you want to counter, I can't say challenge, a counter revenge, then it is something else. Now see, interesting things are on the way. Try to focus 100%. You take revenge, I don't mind. You can take counter revenge, I don't mind. But you cannot snatch away my joy, my happiness. That is my prerogative. I will also not snatch away your happiness, your joy. That is your prerogative. Now, what I wanted to say, that order can be negative with respect to some species in the rate law, if at all it appears in the denominator in the rate law in the right side. Now, you can write down this. This is a general expression for integrated rate equation. I have already written that. If you have done written, then need not write again. This is not valid for fast order, except fast order. Except fast order, all other orders will agree to this general expression for integrated law. N is the order of reaction. And the general expression for half-life period, it is inversely proportional to N minus 1 power of initial concentration. If N is equal to 1, 1 minus 1, 0 becomes constant. So half-life period is constant. Whether it is 1 to 0.5, 0.5 to 0.25, 0.25 to 0.125, every half-life period, it becomes same as the previous half-life period. But it is a second order reaction. Every half-life period is the double of the previous half-life period. If it is 0, then at 0 ATP, what happens here? This is minus 1, so it goes to the numerator. So it is directly proportional to the initial concentration. So every half-life period is half of the previous half-life period. Third order process, every half-life period is square of the previous half-life period. And the general expression for rate constant is molarity to the power 1 minus n into second inverse. So once you know this, if it is a first order reaction, then molarity term will vanish, only second inverse. If it is a second order reaction, then it will be what? Molarity inverse, second inverse. If it is a third order, molarity to the power minus 2, second inverse. If it is zero order, then same as rate. Same as rate. And if you convert it to mole liter, then it will be mole to the power 1 minus n, liter to the power n minus 1, second inverse. You can write down that. Hopefully you are all writing. So with this, we go to our today's program. That is, you have written, raise your hands. This, raise your hands. Hello? Lisa? तुम्हें जहाँ हब कौन मु से हबी तुम्हें सिना मते मो ऊपर इनजस्टिस करूछ मु केमति काई करिम मु now see determination of rate equation or rate law or order by differential method which is called initial rate method. For complex reactions involving more than one steps, the order with respect to each reactant, even if it is not a complex reaction, it is a elementary reaction, a single step process. For all reactions, it is very easy to find out the order by using the differential method or initial rate method. That can be either by inspection method or calculation method. I like inspection method. For example, I can use For example, rate is equal to k a to the power 1, first order. You write down what I am writing. Rate is increased by n times when is increased by n times. Rate is increased by n times when concentration of the reactant is increased by n times because the power is 1. যদি এটি দ্বিগুণা পড়িব রেট দ্বিগুণা পড়িব, তিন গুণা পড়িলে তিন গুণা পড়িব কারণ উপরে পাওয়ারটা 1 আছে, এটি চারি গুণা পড়িলে চারি গুণা পড়িব। সো n টাইমস যদি ভিতরে পড়িব কনসেন্ট্রেশন অফ এ ইনিশিয়াল কনসেন্ট্রেশন থিলা 2 বর্তমান হলা 10 5 গুণা পড়িলা। রেট যা থিলা এটি 2 থিলা বেলে রেট যদি মধ্য 5 গুণা পড়ি গলা তবে জানিব যে অর্ডরটা 1 আছে। সেতি পাই চিহ্ন হলা রেট ইজ ইনক্রিজ বাই n টাইমস when a is increased by n times then it is definitely a first order process. और second order कौन होबो এটা হলো first order। r is equal to second order रे inspection method रे मध्य केते इजीली कर दे होबो a square rate is increased, who can tell me कौन है पूरा looking very dormant today, what has happened? तो ये पढ़िलानी कौन गोटे पिला थिला से भी गलानी